Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Open Great League and running a different team. Let's see what we're going to be working with. We got the Shadow Gligar paired with the Azumarill and Poliwrath. So this is as good as going to get it versus this Lantern. We definitely don't want to see this Lantern versus our backline. We're going to stay in. We tank the first Surf. It's a lot of damage where we're trying to see if they actually switch out into the Gligar. They have Shadow Gligar coming in. We know we can survive this easily. And now we're just going to have to throw a move here on decent timing. Okay, they're going to be able to get to another Arrow Ace. Allows us to farm just a little bit more. We're definitely going to win this matchup because our Bubbles plus this Ice Beam is just going to do a ton of damage. Try to undercharge her, but that's going to be a KO, easy KO. Now they're going to be able to come back in with their Lantern to do some good farm. These play rubs do good neutral damage, but let's see if we can get to another. Oh, they do get the farm down, which is not great for us right there. We're going to go back into our Gligar here. We're going to throw this Arrow Ace bait, trying to get some shields out of this situation. Our opponent does switch out into the Azumarill, so they were running an ABA water team, and unfortunately for us, we have Poliwrath versus this Azumarill. We have to shield here, even if this is a bait. Ends up being the play rough, so potentially they're just running play rough and Hydro Pump, I guess. Gonna go for this Scold here, looking for a debuff. We do get the debuff, which is fantastic. We try to go for another Scold here. Does the Scold take out this Azumarill from this health? No, unfortunately not, and we don't get the debuff, so we're gonna have to let this one go. We do survive it, and now we are met with the Lantern again. We have to shield here. Do we have enough energy to throw 2 Arrow Aces? Maybe 2 Arrow Aces? Not even close. So GG's to our opponent. Unfortunately for us, not able to beat that ABA team. The Lantern ended up just getting a lot of farm on our water types, and they were able to take advantage of that. So on to the next game. It is an ABB water team that we have. We have a decent lead here. In fact, we have 3 decent answers to this Bastiodon, except for the Azumarill, but they don't know that we don't have a Hydro Pump yet. They switch into their Meganium. Meganium here is an interesting switch because we do have super effective Arrow Aces coming in. They do invest in first shield. We're going to be able to get to another Arrow Ace pretty quickly. Now we just have to shield and potential farm down at this range. One Frenzy Plant does get shielded, and we're looking for the farm down. And whatever they come back in here with, we can switch out because they're going to be locked in on their switch clock a little bit. We can tank this move easily. One Stoners comes through. Does decent damage considering it's not effective, but we are able to farm down that Bastiodon. They end up having the ABB grass type in the back. Look at this Icy Wind going through, getting a shield on this Victory Bell. And because we have so much energy, we're going to be able to get to another Icy Wind here. This Icy Wind will be able to KO or get this pretty low, and that is GG's. It looks like that Victory Bell was running the new Community Day move, Magical Leaf. And so I guess they were just trying that out. All right, next game, let's see what we find. We got the Shadow Gligar versus the Poliwrath. Pretty good for us. They definitely can fight back with Icy Winds of their own, but we're going to make sure we throw on optimal timing here. This Arrow Ace does get the shield, because I guess they're trying to debuff us first. And then see what they're going to do in the back. Here, we're going to throw on good timing again, making sure that they don't smack this energy. Another shield gets used, so they are definitely invested in keeping this lead. So we're going to switch out, try to catch a move. We do catch the Icy Wind, which is great. And now we have a good situation. We have no shields on our opponent's side. Okay, they're going to be able to throw a move here. We know that this Scold here potentially doesn't KO, and that's exactly what happens. We do get the debuff, but this Poliwrath is so low, it doesn't really matter anymore. Let's see what they have in the back. Okay, so they have the Clockstar in the back. Clockstar here is going to have to deal with our Gligar. They know we have a Gligar. We definitely want to avoid this matchup against our Azumarill. Making sure, okay, we're going to shield here. We're going to make sure we don't have our move caught. So we're going to make sure we kind of wait a ton between throwing. We're going to throw this dig. This dig is going to do some good, super effective damage. We're looking to try to get to another move here. It ends up being the Arrow Ace. Arrow Ace does take out this Clockstar easily. What do they have in the back? Oh, they have the Glossopod in the back. We're going to go for this Arrow Ace, but they are able to reach a move first. So that is unfortunate, but we did do some good, super effective fast moves. This should be in range of a play rough, I believe. Great League, Glossopod is not that tanky, I don't think. Oh, and they don't even have any super effective or neutral moves. It looks like they're running the X Scissor and Liquidation move. And one play rough. Okay, one play rough Doesn't quite KO, but we are able to fast move it down. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that with our Azumarill in the back. That Gligar ended up being a huge problem for them. Next game, let's see what we have. We got the Dugong. Okay, terrible lead. We're going to have to switch out into the Poliwrath, forcing them to switch out into the Superior. Superior here is going to have to think about shielding one of these Icy Winds because they're still going to do a decent amount of damage. And then with these counters coming through, it's just adding up. Here, we're going to have to invest a shield because we think we can get to another Icy Wind. This second Icy Wind will definitely KO, but if they can shield, they potentially could just run through our team here. They actually throw a move, ends up being the Aerial Ace, and they're going to be able to win this easily. We're going to go back into our Gligar. We're going to tank the move, and we're going to see if one shield, Gligar, and Azumarill can win this game. We get the farm down, which is fantastic. Anticipating the Dugong, we're going to throw this Dig, and then we're going to dip out of here because we cannot take any more ice moves. Here, we're going to have to tank a move. Let's see what they throw. Okay, they throw the Icy Wind to debuff us, and we're going to throw this Poliwrath on ideal timing right before they get to a move, and we have a potential to switch out and reset this debuff in case we need to do that. Oh, this is a problem because Skeledirge here is going to be able to avoid a Azumarill with Hydro Pump. We do not have a Hydro Pump. We go for the Poliwrath right there. We're going to shield so that we can switch out of this situation. And so we're going to try our best to get to a Dig. And we do get to the Dig, which is great. Does this take it out? Yes, it does. And then now we have a chance to get to a move against this Dugong. Yes. So we do get to the Ice Beam here. This is going to take out the Dugong. And that is well done by us. So GG's to our opponent. Able to win the Skeledirge backline with that Azumarill slash the Azumarill backline. All right, let's see what we find here. Okay, Shadow Dragonair. We're going to switch on to the Poliwrath because we're going to be able to get to a potential Icy Wind after this shield. They actually switch out into their Mantine. Mantine here is going to have to think about well, they're going to be able to get to an Aerial Ace. They don't have to shield that one because they already did enough damage. We're going to have to let that Poliwrath go. We know that this Mantine is debuffed. And I guess we're just going to call a Mantine bait because they're going to be able to get to a move here after this Aerial Ace. We're going to let this go, hoping that they go for the Aerial Ace of their own. Okay, they actually go for a Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam is not so bad because we are able to farm that down. We do have a debuffed Gligar, though. We know that they have the Witch. Okay, they go for the Witch Catch. We're going to switch out into their Azumarill. This Azumarill here with one shield versus this Witch Catch is actually still not very good because Witch Catch is very tanky. You can see how spammy it gets. Already at another Mud Bomb before we can throw a move. We're going to bait a potential Hydro Pump here, so we're going to go for this Ice Beam. We do get a shield, which is great. Now the question is, do we throw another bait or do we go for the Poliwrath? We're going to build up a lot of energy and then we're going to throw another Ice Beam here. Another Ice Beam potential shield. Nope, they know. Now they know that we have the Poliwrath version. We're going to throw this Ice Beam to get this last shield and see if we can combo it. Okay, we do combo this. Perfect. We get that last shield, switch out into the Gligar, snipe all that energy, and that is pretty much GG's because we're going to be able to get to a move here, and they have to get to at least 2 to take us out. So Aerial Ace does take out the Dragonair, and that is GG's. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.